Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Here's McCarthy. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. McCarthy going to sneak it. And this time he breaks the play and he's in for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point. It's now the second of the game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Jackson now. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice game. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson from the shotgun. Out. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets right down on that one. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Jackson being chased out left. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. A check down here to Jones. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
And they'll play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. That's caught downfield by Anderson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
On play action, now McCarthy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
His throw incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember Coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now McCarthy. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Going for it, here's McCarthy. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. On the move to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Steps away. And down his man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good for a Vikings.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard.
And oh, it's blocked. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, now how about this return? And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Rolling to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now it's Jackson out to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Jonathan Bernard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson. Steps away. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, McCarthy. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This one brought in by Jefferson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To the air with McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this off. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and that'll keep this a 1-point game. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this 4th quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Addison will go in motion left. Throwing is Here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 14 yards. And the Vikings are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the line is up to him. Dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's first and 10. Jackson rolling to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
A first down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Here's Jackson. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Throwing, Jackson. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a cap on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick when you don't don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Close there, he caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 15-yard loss.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee, so late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over